What's next? 17 Strong. So we have partnered with a charity named 17 Strong, and they were generously donated volunteers to help with parking, with check-in, and they have a really great story here. So I'd love to introduce Steve.
Hello.
Holly?
I think they brought 20 volunteers today, so they're a huge part in why today is happening. So let's give them a round of applause.
Thank you, John. Thank you, Kelvin. And Jesse, thank you for thinking of 17 Strong for this event. We're honored to be here. I will tell you that my mind was blown when I walked in this door. I did not know that you could do what you can do to a Tesla, and it's pretty amazing. 17 Strong is a local nonprofit organization that was started by our late son. He passed away 5 years ago. And when he was in the hospital, he was given a Make-A-Wish trip. And prior to his surgery, Make-A-Wish came in and took the trip away because he was 18 years old. A lot of people don't realize that Make-A-Wish has an age range. And so our son was taken back by this because he had already been planning his trip. He was so excited about it. He woke up from surgery, and he looked at his mom and I with glassy eyes and could barely talk and said, I know what we're going to do. We're going to start a nonprofit organization. We're going to call it 17 Strong, and we're going to grant victory trips to young adults that have battled a life-threatening disease, and we're going to send them on a trip of their choice.
Pretty cool.
From Ryan's hospital bed, he dictated the board of directors, our goals, our mission. And for someone at 18 to do this while you're fighting cancer is unheard of. But Ryan was thinking of other people first. He beat the first round of cancer and went away to play college baseball. He was quite the athlete. He was being scouted to play professional baseball, and the scouts told him, you go get well, we'll find you in college. He went away to start his college ball, and he ended up working out with the team. He was running laps, got back from helping the Challenger baseball program in Pennsylvania, and came down with a cold. Everybody on the bus got a cold. Ryan's didn't get better. And we sent him to the doctor in Colorado, and he said, you either have leukemia or you have mono. And of course, his parents were hoping for mono. But there's a very rare side effect that a lot of people don't realize from chemotherapy. And 1 in 5 years post-chemotherapy, you run the risk of a leukemia. And that happened to our son within 6 months. We were medevaced back to UCLA to begin treatment again, and Ryan never left the hospital. Unfortunately, on March 4th of 2017, Ryan made his ultimate victory. But his mom and I carry on his legacy, and it is because of what our son started that we're able to reach people across this country and give them hope and something to look forward to after they have battled a horrific disease. You might ask, why is it 17 Strong? When Ryan was 10 years old, he came to us and said, I want a number that means something and that I can be for all of my playing days. So I Googled the biblical meaning of numbers. And he came down the list to number 17. He goes, that's my number. 17 means victory. And that's where we get victory trips from. So my wife's going to tell you a little bit about how many people we've reached.
So to this date, well, actually by the end of this year, we'll have reached 93 trips and we'll have reached 29 states. So we feel very blessed by that. And also that was in the middle of COVID too. So to be able to continue travel when the travel restrictions were so low, we feel that 93 trips in 5 years is awesome. Yeah, we're changing lives every one victory trip at a time. So it's awesome. So thank you so much for your support, and thank you for everything that you guys are doing here today. Appreciate you.
So great story, like I said. And we were touched when we heard that story. And again, thank you for your support. So we are honored to be making a small donation on the behalf of Tesla owner Silicon Valley and Tesla Takeover. Of
$10,000. Thank you guys for all that you do, and we want the 17 Strong, those trips to keep going. So this is just the beginning, only our second year. Last year, again, we were just starting. So thank you guys so much for all that you're doing in this local community across the nation, and we hope to keep your son's vision going. Thank you.
Just so you know, we have a waiting list because the need is so great. Ages, we can, if you Google a young adult, it's ages 18 to 34. We included it to 40 because I'm in my mid-50s and I still feel like a young adult. So why not 40-year-olds, right? So we have a waiting list. This will help send at least 2 more people on a trip of their choice. That's why we're different, is because we let these young adults dream, and we send them and a companion wherever they want to go. And we've gone to Thailand, we've gone to Greece, we've gone all over the world to change people's lives. So thank you. If you'd like more information, we have a booth in the back. So thank you.
Thank you, guys. Yeah, of course. Thank you.